Charlie Parsons for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on DAZN. Firstly, Eddie, not the best of circumstances, so thank you for your time.
No, it's fine. You come over to me off camera. Are you okay? Of course. Gutted, but more than fine. You know, it was just fucking breathtaking, the whole thing. I mean, if you want drama, you fucking got drama. I mean, not really in the way that we wanted, to be honest with you, but I'm so proud of AJ because he couldn't have had a worse start. You know, first round, just went back in a straight line with his chin in the air, got hit by a monster right hand. Second round, took a shellacking, was out of the fight. The fight was over. You know, I actually felt at the end of the second round. You all right, guys? Don't go in there, no? Okay. I actually thought the fight was over at the end of the second round. And the third round, just holding on for dear life. And actually managed to buzz Dubois in the third round, and it just slowed Dubois down very, very, very slightly. And then in the fourth round, I started to think, you know what, he's half getting his win back here, AJ. He hurt Dubois again in the fourth round. And then the fifth round, he had him. He hit him with a monster right hand, the legs went of Dubois. The problem was, AJ was at about 30% at that point, and, you know, came in to try and finish the job. And walked onto a monster right hand from Dubois, and that was all she wrote. And it was just, you know, I was just thinking to myself, fuck me, excuse my language, if we come back and win this from here, this will be one of the greatest comeback victories of all time. But unfortunately, he walked onto a monster right hand. No, I'm right.
Tom, can I sneak one?
And just really proud of him, because I said to him, you couldn't have done any more. When it's all over, you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I tried my absolute nuts off in there tonight. And he gave it everything. And congratulations to Daniel Dubois. He had the perfect start, which was, you know, that was a worry, I guess. And it just got worse. And
relentless from the
he came through, but he came through some huge shots as well. And he was hurt and he stood his ground. You know the one thing I want to say? Do you know how many times I hear fighters say, I would rather get knocked out than lose on points and try and survive. What AJ did in there tonight was he held his feet and he never stopped trying to land big shots to knock Dubois out, even when he had no legs. And that is unbelievable heart, because it's like, you saw him calling him on, come on, and wait for him, swinging with his chin up in there. I mean, people, you know, criticise AJ in the past about not letting his hands go. I mean, he was letting his hands go at the maddest times, you know. And again, credit to Dubois, fantastic win from the younger guy.
How is AJ in there? You know,
he's all right. He's disappointing. Look, you know, you as a team, you deal with him now, and you try and pick him up. But I said to him, you got to be proud of yourself, because it couldn't have gone any worse, and you never stopped trying. You never ever stopped trying to get up, even when he couldn't get up at the end. See him trying to get up? Yeah, people would have sat on the stool. Every time he got knocked down, he looked straight at the ref. I'm fine. He called Dubois on consistently. But, you know, when he did get back into the fight and start hurting Dubois, he was already damaged goods, and he got cleaned out.
I asked around, someone said there is a rematch clause for this fight. Is that the plan?
Yeah,
to take an immediate rematch?
We'll keep that respectful, because, you know, I don't think it's fair on Daniel Dubois, in all honesty, but we have another fight with Riyadh Season that we can exercise, and you know, I believe AJ will want that to be Daniel Dubois.
Just, I suppose, lastly from me, I saw you talk about AJ's heart in there. I remember looking over to him. I don't know if it was the fourth round, and I don't know whether he was looking at you or the corner, and he was almost going, relax a little bit. There wasn't one moment in there where I think even he thought he was going to lose.
He felt that he was coming back into the fight, and you know, I spoke to him at length last night, and he was really prepared to go to the trenches. He said to me, I'm really prepared to do whatever it takes. And he never stopped trying. You know, it was hard to watch at times in round 2 and 3. It was. But he never stopped holding on, never stopped swinging. And I think we should be proud of him for that performance.
Sorry, I know Bunchy said, just very quickly, any chance of a retirement for Anthony?
No, I don't think so. I mean, look, he was on a great run. He just got caught so early. I mean, he never really got a chance to get into the fight. But even in the circumstances, he almost found a way back in. So, you know, he'll be gutted, he'll kick himself, and you know, he'll take the rest of the year out, and then you'll see him back in 2025.
Eddie, I really appreciate your time.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you, mate.